Will you wake up from hypnosis? No, you won't wake up. Why? Because you won't fall asleep. But what is the hypnotic coma then? My name is Dominic Clay, I'm a professional hypnotherapist, and I am debunking myths about hypnosis. Some people believe that they can get stuck in hypnosis, that they won't wake up. But if you have watched my previous videos, you know already that it's a total nonsense, because in hypnosis you have even more control over your body and your mind and not less. This state is characterized not only by the very deep relaxation level, but also by the body being totally cut off from the sense of touch. Imagine being so deeply relaxed that even if someone would poke you with the needle, you wouldn't even register it. There was a case in one of the schools in Canada where one not so experienced hypnotizer had been performing, and during this performance several girls have slipped into this hypnotic coma state and stayed there for about 5 hours. Panic broke out because no matter what hypnotist said, the girls weren't following his instructions. From the outside it looked like they were totally asleep, stuck in hypnosis, their breathing has slowed down, and they weren't reacting to anything what the hypnotist said, so it looked like he completely lost control over what's going on. As the terrified parents were reaching for the phones, calling the ambulance and the police, the school have called for this hypnotist mentor. When he arrived, he threatened those girls that if they won't start follow his commands and won't come out of this hypnotic state immediately, he will take away their phones. And guess what happened? Hearing this, those girls have snapped out of this so-called hypnotic coma immediately, as if nothing happened. Alright, so what's really going on with this hypnotic coma? The truth is that the person in this deep relaxation state feels so good and so blissful that they just don't want to follow any instructions anymore, especially if that means leaving this pleasant state. And that's exactly what those girls said afterwards, that it was so cool that they would even do it again. And that's the whole mystery. But to outside observers, it might look shocking that all of a sudden person stops responding to anything, including pain. So maybe we should be taking the phones of our kids more oftenly in order to dehypnotize them from being glued to the screen all the time. Let me know what do you think in the comments. And if you're curious about more myths surrounding hypnosis, then subscribe to Mind Owners and make sure to watch my video Hypnosis Myths and Truths. Mind your mind.